So I would say, in short, clock is ticking. A violence-free society, disease-free body, quiver-free breath, confusion-free mind, inhibition-free intellect. You know how many type of inhibition, what all type of inhibition people carry against each other. The prejudice-free mind, intellect, trauma-free memory, and a sorrow-free soul is a birthright of every citizen of the planet. And to bring that, we need to integrate the values, the knowledge of yoga, meditation. These will all be a very good tool and aid. And bringing people of different cultures, traditions, mindsets together. As I was saying, in Kashmir, there were 1,500 Hizbullah Mujahideen youths who had undergone a program one by one last 6 months. And the big transformation that they have experienced, we have a short videotape, about 4 minutes or so. When time permits, I would like you all to see that and hear from their own words. They said, before we used to think when we kill people, we are going to go to heaven. Say, now I feel that I had to work for the entire planet, for all the population. Doesn't matter to which religion or country or language they belong. They are all part of me. That broad mindset had dawned in those people. But it's just a drop in the ocean. As you know, the extremism world over is very big. I mean, it's just a sample that what a breath can do, what transformation love can bring. People have not given their lives for physics, chemistry or mathematics, but they have given for religion, philosophy or spirituality. They are ready to give up their life. So somewhere when this is touching so deep in people's mind, we need to secularize religion today. We need to secularize religion, spiritualize politics so that politics will be bereft of corruption, and socialize business where every business has a social responsibility. They engage in activities which would help a corporation, the people, the society on a sustainable development. So religion needs to be more secular in the sense they have to have a more inclusive attitude. The diversity needs to be respected. Unless we give this broad education to our children, to our youngsters, the world cannot be a safe place. What do you say? Don't you agree with me? And one more thing I would like to add here is, see, today's youth has been bombarded with so much of information that it suffers from attention deficiency and retention problem. You talk to them for 10 minutes and ask them to repeat 3 sentences, you would be surprised. It would be very tough for them to do that. Most of them cannot retain even 2 minutes of a talk, of a 10 minutes talk. This ability of our mind to understand more, retain more, and be more attentive, more present, can come using our own breath as a tool. From age-old times, in yoga and meditation, breath has been used as a tool to calm the mind and to bring a focus to the mind. And this knowledge, I think we need to globalize now. We need to bring it to students and businessmen everywhere, so that the 21st century can face its challenges of stress with a smile. So if you have some questions or interaction on that.
Hi.
Hello.
Steve Myers here. Thought that was a very interesting statement you made about secularizing religion and spiritualizing politics. I'd like to hear a little bit more about your thought on that.
As I said, when a student studies only their own religion and think this is the only word of God, this is the last word of God, then they are going to cause problem. So they should know a little bit of all other religions. There are 10 major religions in the world, and there is no harm in learning a little bit about every religion, knowing that all roads lead to the same goal. See? So it's only a different flavors in different religions, and diversity is something we must accept and honor. Then we'll not try to say convert people or try to say I am better than you, my religion is better than yours. That idea will come, And I would say spiritual practices or spirituality is something which unites people of all religion. Whereas differences of religion can remain in spite of that unity as a celebration rather than as a conflict. In India, we have demonstrated this very well because the Hindu tradition is not one tradition. There's amalgamation of hundreds of schools of thought, but everybody lives in coherence.
When the religions treat social values differently, and in particular when they treat the role of women differently, how do you deal with that? Because that seems like a very hard cultural. It's not just a question of religion in that case. It's also a question of human rights.
Correct. Then that's what I said in the first thing. I said humanness. We are first and foremost human. That identity should overrule all other identity. Human values first, and everything else should come later. Then we will be really secularizing the religion. I would say truth, trade, tradition, and technology have to update itself very often. If the trade and technology are not updated, if they are outdated, they can't survive. Same with tradition and truth. They need to be revived again and again according to the time and place. There should be that adaptability.
Your Holiness, I'd like to thank you personally for your contribution to our deliberations, and I'd like to join everyone in thanking you.
Thank you.